Hi guys, let us understand the event now. How to use on blur, on load, right? On focus. Lot of methods we are having in events. So we can use that event. So let us create one normal page, say HTML, and I say head, and then I say title, and just say event example. Okay, close title here, and then say here head is getting closed, right? Here I have a body, here I have a body close. Okay, HTML close. Now save this file, and I say this time event example.html. Okay, select HTML type and say save. I saved it. Here I just make one form here, so I say form name equal to something you can give f fr, okay, or frm something, and inside this I just close the form and I make a one input type, say input type equal to, I say text. That's it. So we are having enter, say name. Okay, and we can have some button input type equal to submit, name equal to click here. Okay, close it, save it. Now save it here. So we'll open into the browser, we'll just see the event, what is output here. So currently you can notice here one text box is created with one button, right? Sorry, I just say here value, then you will get effect here in the browser. Okay, now we'll give a effect here. What we'll do in this example, if I bring the mouse here, the color will change, the background color will change. Once I bring the mouse out, the color will change. So that is the on focus. This is on focus. If I just come out, on blur. So how it will affect, look at here. We'll go to the head section and say here script type equal to text slash JavaScript. Okay, and close the script here. Well, now here I'll make a function. Say function f1, open it, close it. Function f2, open and close it, right? Function f3, open and close, right? Now here function, right? So I just made three function here, you can notice here. Now here what I'll do, I'll just say document dot. In the document I have a form. What is the form name? frm. So document dot frm, right? Dot. This form is having one text box. That name I have not given, name equal to say here t1, right? So dot t1, sorry t1 dot style dot background color equal to what? I want to make it red, right? Similarly for f2 also we can do document dot frm dot t1 dot style dot background color equal to green. Okay, like this. Again we can type here document dot frm.t1.style dot background color equal to say blue. Okay, save it. So we have made three functions here, f1, f2, f3. So here in the body section we write here on load. I'm saying f3. Once the page load, call function 3 and make the background color of this box is what? Blue. So initially it will be blue once it load it, right? Now inside this box we can use here on focus. Once user click here in this box, call f1, function f1. Okay. On blur equal to f2, call function f2 now. Okay. So once user come out from the text box, it will call f2 function and change the color. So that I'm doing only. You can write some other stuff inside this, that will get changed, right? Let me run this code now. Look it here. So what you have noticed? Initially the color is blue, right? Once I come inside that, it is becoming red, and I enter James, right? Once I come out, you can see here the effect is not happening. I have to check. I said green. Could be some mistake here. Document.frmt1.style background color. It's correct. N is missing here, right? Now it is correct. So go to here and just refresh once. So once the page loaded, it is blue. Once user come inside that, it is becoming red, and I am saying Tom here. Once I am coming out, you can see this. It is becoming green, right? So we understood here on focus, on blur, on load, right? Let us make a one link here. Anchor href equal to some other page. Could we say uh, document example.html, right? Close it and say hello, anchor close, right? It's a normal link I am creating here at this place. If you go to this place and just say refresh, so one link is here, right? So what is happening here? There's no changes happening, there's no effect is happening, right? But you want that if someone bring the mouse, something will happen. So here we have a say on mouse over equal to. If user bring the mouse on this, one message will come, one alert message will come. So you can write that, you can make one function here, say function f4 and open and close it and say document dot write, sorry, we'll have a one alert message, alert, okay, and I say you are bringing mouse on link, okay, save it. So call this f4 here. You could have written here also alert this message. So we have just made one function and then I'm calling that function here, right? So look it here. We'll go to the here and refresh it here. So what you will notice here, Once I'm bringing, if I'm going to this link, you are getting one alert message. You are bringing mouse on link, right? Like this. Is this clear? Yeah. Let us try to change the text color here. Say F1 read, right? Yes, document dot frm dot t1 dot style dot color equal to, make it here on red, make it yellow. Okay, let us try this. Refresh it. Once I click here, I just say here James. What you're finding? The text color is now yellow. So it depends what you write the code in this functions, that all will get performed here, right? I hope you understood this kind of events: on mouse over, on blur, on focus, right? On load. And you understood the purpose of this event, when this event will occur, right? Okay. So that's all about understanding this on blur and on focus. Let us understand the another example on event. So we'll try to make one example of on click. So once you click, something will happen. Again you click, something will happen. Like that. Some events or some process you can do after just clicking. You can call some functionality. So if I just say here HTML head title event example, okay, close title here, head, and then say body, close body here, and say close HTML. Here I will try to display one image here. So img src equal to, I have one image, so bulb of dot gif, one image is there, okay, and say id equal to some, you can give some id of this image, my img, okay, close it here, and here we can say on click, right? I can call one function f1, or yes, like this only. Save it here, give a name, demo. So event ex1.html, save. Okay. Now inside the head section, you can write here a script close. Okay. Here I say type equal to text slash JavaScript, right? Save it. Now let us try to open this file, event example one. What you have noticed here? So when bulb is coming here, but it is not getting changed or something happening because I have not written the code here. You have noticed that I am calling on click F1, but do we have a function F1? No. So let us define it. Say function F1, okay, open it and close it. Inside that, I'll just say status equal to 0. Now we can say if status equal to 0, do some job, else do something else. So you want to change the image, actually want to bring the another image, that is a bulb on. So here I have a two image, bulb on or off, GIF image. You can see the changes which is happening here, right? One is the with light, another is the without light, right? So let us write the code now. So what the code will write here, we'll say here document dot get element by id. What is the id? Just look it here. This is my id. So I'll write in a double quotes here and say dot src equal to, what is the src? So we'll have to give the image name. So image name is what? Bulb on dot gif. Okay, save it and then make a status equal to 1. Let me try this code. Save it here. You can notice that if I just click initially and if I click here, it is lighting up, right? So if I click here, it is like that. And you can notice on the status bar you are getting 1 here, right? So status equal to 1. Now, but if I click once again on this, nothing is happening, right? Because the status is 1, so it is not doing any job. Now we can write the code here again. Document dot get element by id and say here my img dot source. Change the source of this guy. What is the source? It should be now bulb of dot gif, right? And then we will make a status equal to 0. Status equal to 0, right? Now you can come to here and just check it. So first time it is off. If I click on, it is not changing here. It is some mistake. I have to just check once again. Dot src bulb off dot gif and status equal to 0. Click call off and status will become. So this is a mistake here. A status. So if I click here, oh, okay. Get element by id dot source. I have to check the file name. So this is the file bulb of dot gif. Given correct bulb of dot gif. Okay, and then we are making a status equal to 0 again. Okay, save it and come to here. We'll check what is the error in this. So we'll go to the developers tools and we'll say debug script, start debugging. So I'm not getting error here. Okay, not a problem. Just go to here tools and say internet option. Just go to advanced and say display notification error. Apply and say okay. refresh it here. So here let us make it status equal to 0. Try now. We'll put it the status here, status equal to 0 initially, and then we'll try here now. So you can see this, if I click here, it just lighting up, right? And you can notice here the value, it is changing also 0 1 0 1, because I'm using a status here, right? That is one property of the window. Okay, so that's all about understanding the on click here. Let us understand now key event. If I press some key, some event will generate. So there is a one event here, on key up. You can also use on key press, on key down, right? So there are some keyboard based event we are having, and it will help you to do some processing on the key pressed or key up, right? I have one example here. I just open it, look at here, say function write masses. In the write masses, what we're doing, document dot form of zeros. So in this body I have one form, you can look at here. So this form is having one input box, right? Another input box, two input box is there. First input box name is my first input, right? Second is the my second input, this is the name. And in the first input we are saying on key up write masses. As I press and say up, it will call this function. What this function will do, it will take the character from this box and write it here. You might have seen in some applications, some web page, if you are entering something in one field, it is automatically repeating in the second field, right? So let us have that example here. So once on key happen, that function will call. This function is doing what, document dot form of 0, first form. One form is here. If I could have given the name equal to form, I could have used the form name here. By default, if the document having many form, it makes an array of the form and we can represent by the index. So my second input dot value. So we are saying my second input dot value. What value? Get the value from document dot form my first input dot value. Means get the characters from here and put it here. So this job I am performing this function. You want to check the output? Look it now. Just go to here and say what was that? It is a key up. Okay, on key up. Look at here now. So the on key up events here, Write a message. Say I enter here James, right? What you notice here? As I'm writing, it is keep repeating in the next one also. I say here bond, O N D, right? So it is automatically repeat is happening in this box, comma. As I say here, U means once I press the key, as I up, the character is getting copied in the next box, S A, right? Understood what is happening here in this code? So this is what on key up. So once I press the key and release, okay, this function will call. So that's all about understanding the key event. Okay.